history.
We're watching WPDE TV 15, the team to watch.
Florida is glowing thanks to an early Atlanta Brave arrival. Neon Dion has reported to camp 3 days ahead of time. He says he's excited about the baseball season and couldn't wait to return. Does this mean that Sanders is ready to be a full-time baseball player? Reports out of Atlanta say the Braves are ready to make Dion a $3 million offer to play for the Braves full-time.
By full-time, I mean play baseball for the full season and then go do whatever he wants to do after that. If it happens to be football or, you know, basketball or horseback riding, whatever it happens to be. It doesn't matter to me. But I'm talking about a full-time baseball player, meaning playing the whole season.
We're just going to say, I'm going to come here and do my work and play like I've been playing and hopefully continue to play like I played last year.
Dion definitely ready to go. Now, Jeff Gordon certainly has a head start on the rest of the pack for Winston Cup Rookie of the Year honors, but the season is only 1 week old, so don't count Kenny Wallace out just yet. The younger Wallace could make his first big move this weekend at Rockingham. Kenny Wallace is a lot like his brother. Rusty is known for his incredible intensity and drive. Kenny's aggressive too. He had a very respectable first Daytona 500, but the rookie isn't satisfied.
You know, nothing's never as good as you want it, but when you're in competition, you know, you're basically always miserable trying to get better.
Now, your partner, Mr. Petty, owns this track. What has he told you?
Well, you know, Kyle has told me how he's got around here, and we went around in a car, but you know, he's got an extremely a good situation. He's got a good setup in his car that really, you know, favors him. So I don't know if it can help me at all, but it can't hurt me.
This can hurt you. It hurt his brother.
Rusty Wallace, 20 feet in the air, spinning.
What goes through your mind when you see what happened last week at Daytona to Rusty?
It was pretty bad. You know, I was about 10 car lengths behind him, and when he started his first flip, I was coming underneath of him. You know, I thought to myself, my God, that's my brother, you know, and tried not to let it bother me. But when I got back around, you know, his car looked like a horror picture. It had sand everywhere, and the whole car was tore apart. So it's pretty tough. You know, now I know what Davey and Bobby Allison went through in the Bodines. You know, it's a little bit different. He's your brother, you know, you love him. Hoping that he's not dead or nothing. So it's a little bit awkward.
Awkward, and I think we're all glad that Rusty is not dead. Now, Coastal Carolina's march towards March Madness continues in Charleston tonight. The Shots visiting the brand new North Charleston Coliseum to play Charleston Southern. It is a Big South game. The Shots have won 5 of 6 and have moved back into second place in the conference. Game time is at 7:30. We'll have the highlights of that ball game tonight on the Night Beat. Francis Marion, is also home tonight. FMU will be hosting Newberry. That is a non-conference game. By the way, Marcel Boggs, the center, a former Wilson High star, named Peach Belt Athletic Conference Player of the Year. We'll have highlights of that Newberry FMU game. That game starts at 7:30 as well. Of course, the highlights tonight on 11 and 11. No women's game tonight at Francis Marion. And no major upsets this weekend in college hoops. So the top 5 remains the same. Indiana, possibly en route to an unbeaten Big Ten season, still the #1 team. Kentucky out of the SEC is #2. The Tar Heels remain a steady #3. Arizona out of the Pac-10 looking for that #1 seed in the West when the NCAA tournament comes around. They are #4. Michigan is 5. Florida State, they have 6 losses, but they're the #6 team in the country. Kansas is 7. Vanderbilt goes ahead of Duke, who look not too good against NC State yesterday. And Cincinnati rounds out your top 10. Now, a former North Carolina Tar Heel is changing NBA teams. The LA Lakers have traded Sam Perkins to the Seattle Supersonics. Perkins could be the final ingredient the Sonics need to make a good title run. Perkins averaging about 14 points per game. The Lakers got Benoit Benjamin and unsigned Doug Christie in return. And so Sam Perkins, the Tar Heel now, he started out with Dallas, he went to LA, and now he's with Seattle. And I think he's got a very good chance to make Seattle an NBA championship caliber team.
We'll look forward to it. Thanks, Bob.
Okay. Right now it is your turn to have access to the microphone. It's time for Sound Off. The lines are open. Tell us what's on your mind.
CP&L will lend you money for energy-efficient storm windows, storm doors, insulation, electric water heaters at 6% interest with 5 years to repay. We even have a low-interest loan for a high-efficiency heat pump.
Heat pump, heat pump, heat pump.
The most economical way to heat and cool your home.
Heat pump, heat pump, heat pump.
He likes milk and show. He's got great muscle tone. He likes milk and show. And strong, healthy bones. She likes milk and show. Baby, soft skin, bright eyes, a healthy grin. She likes milk and show. Milk, it does her body good. With vitamin A to help keep eyes bright, calcium for healthy teeth, and protein to help build muscle. When you drink milk, it shows. He likes milk and show. It does her body good. He likes milk and show. It does her body.
My name is David Dawson. Would it be all right if I could see my money?
See your money?
Uh-huh.
Of course.
Does it matter that South Carolina Federal is now a part of First Union?
Dawson.
It means more people to serve you, and that matters.
Here you are, Mr. Dawson. Your $112.32.
At First Union, when it comes to service, everything matters.
Here's 3 more.
Thank you.
What I'm trying to say is we need to pray in order to grow and let our light show. The peace will be upon us, everlasting peace. Oh yeah. This is love.
Yeah. Are you tired of the same old look?
I think I look like a frog.
Ready for a big change?
My hair, look at my hair.
Or do you just need a fashionable boost?
We're doing makeovers, dramatic makeovers, to kind of teach you some things that you can do at home.
I feel great, and if there isn't a man in America, one man.
Fellas in America, you can call the Montel Williams Dating Hotline.
Explore the beauty in you with Montel's Magical Makeovers on the next
The Montel Williams Show, tomorrow at 5 on Wpde TV 15.
If you're one of the few families in America not watching Designing Women 5 days a week, then you're missing a lot.
Oh, my word.
Ouch. First, there's Suzanne.
Bernice, you're a complete fruitcake. Oh, my.
Anyway, if you're not watching Designing Women 5 days a week, you're missing a lot of funny parts.
I believe we still have a little design problem here, Bernice. This is an outrage.
I'll fix it. Let me have those knobs.
Don't touch those.
Play nice, children.
Designing Women, weekdays at 10 at Wpde TV 15. A Different World, tonight at 7:30 on Wpde TV 15.
We are having a few technical problems tonight, and right now we're going to go to...
Neither rain nor sleet or hail can keep Kevan Ramer from giving us a forecast.
When it comes to talking about the weather, I'm going to talk no matter what.
That's right. Tell us what's going on, Kevin.
Well, I tell you what, after a warm, sunny day like today, if, folks didn't have spring fever, they're just not going to get it, because it got up to 74 degrees today on the beach, 71 in Florence, ridiculously warm for February and a touch of springtime out there, but it's going to get colder again before this week is over. At least the clouds are moving out of the picture, and I'll have all the details on that and your forecast coming up in just a few minutes, so you hang around.
With this, you can win an interest-free loan or a carefree Caribbean cruise. Just enter South Carolina National's Game of Loans.
It's 3 a.m. You awaken to the frightening shriek of a smoke detector finally triggered 3 to 4 minutes after fire has started on the lower level. The thick, deadly smoke is now rising from the stairwell. Downstairs, the superheated smoke and gases would instantly destroy your lungs and kill you. You can't see. You can't breathe. Without an escape plan, you're dead.
Wait, that kind of deadly situation does not have to happen to your family. This is the Alkalite Protector Escape Ladder, built by the Aluminum Ladder Company. The Protector's strength allows you to carry a child or support an elderly family member. Rope or chain ladders may be impossible in a crisis situation. The Protector can be implemented quickly from any upper level. Your child can easily lock it into position, ready for the safe evacuation of your family. But it's burglar resistant when the release pin is properly engaged. Each year, 6,000 Americans die in fires in the first 1 to 5 minutes. Most from smoke, not flames. Another 60,000 are severely burned. Remember, in a fire, you must get out quickly. You must have a dependable, easily accessible means of escape. The Protector is the pathway to safety.